Hello, everyone. Please give me a second. I will be back with this video. I'm not gonna wait too long. I'll hold you guys up any longer. I am. Hi, Celine. Give me a minute, girlfriend. Okay, I'll be back. I know I'm late. I do apologize. I'll be back. Oh, you do? Thank you, girl. Oh, thank you for subscribing. You know, he has so many subscribers. I don't even know. Girl, I don't even know half of his subscribers. So, I not to like keep you guys in the dark because I know you guys waiting on me. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Just Pearly Things video. Well, I'm gonna be gone for a minute because we need to discuss this. Because Pearly Things, let's play this. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second while I pull up. Oh, you're a white woman. Oh. Oh, I never had a white woman on my channel before. It's nice to meet you. So, let me see. So, I'm going to pull this up, play the audio. I'm going to be gone for a minute. I'm not going to stay long. I'm not going to be gone long, but please bear with me.
Did you say leave?
No, I will stay for like I'm
You would
treating with I've been treated with honestly. Like I'm honest to you, you honest to me. Okay, like let's
Okay.
do something else.
You'll say. Okay.
Me?
No, she's next and then you.
To be honest, I feel like because he, for example, the footballer situation, if you're gonna go into a marriage, you shouldn't be having to cheat. So then I would leave because I'm expecting a man to be with me.
Even if he's the footballer.
What if he told you up front?
If he told me up front, like, I'm cheating, yeah, I'm gone. I'm still gone because you've cheated on me, and that's not what I wanted from you.
Is it cheating if he tells you?
Yeah.
Cheating is the act.
Yeah.
Cheating is the deceit. Yeah. Cheating is the deceit.
He's going behind your back.
No,
but
you're
still cheating. Like, regardless of what you've done or whether you're going to do it, whatever it is, if you have those thoughts, you're not happy with me. So,
well, everyone's got those thoughts.
I would bet every dollar in my bank account that neither one of you would leave Drake.
No, I'm leaving Drake.
You're both full of shit.
No, but that's just like degrading myself because why am I letting a man cheat on me?
Yeah, why you're flexing on all your girlfriends going and living in a mansion?
No,
living
I would rather be happy by myself.
No, it's not about that, because if my girls had happy relationships, completely living normal lives, and I was seeing Drake, they'd say, Rue, yeah, you're living this mad life, but he's cheating on you. He don't love you. It's not real. It's not real.
Well, that's why women keep.
I like how she.
Single.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut
That's
you off.
okay. Go ahead,
I like how you let your friends define your relationship with your man instead of thinking for yourself.
No,
no, that's what you just said.
No,
it's literally what you just did.
I'm just saying, like,
it's
as an
literally
example.
what you just did.
I'm just saying as an example.
No, as an example, you literally just said, I would disregard how I feel and take in consideration my friend's opinion.
But is that not
and
true?
I'm dating Drake.
Is that not true?
It is not true.
It doesn't matter who I'm dating.
It doesn't matter. It does matter. It matters how you feel about the situation, not your dumbass friends
who are
going to get divorced in 3 years.
I would feel but I would feel the complete same. I'd be betraying myself to stay.
You know what's interesting? Everybody here said they were in a situationship before, so you've done it. It's interesting because in this case, you get more. So you get everything paid for, okay, and you're married to him. And he does the same thing that the guys you have seen before have done.
Yeah, but your past don't define you. Like, just because you've done something before doesn't mean that you're not gonna do it.
Your past counts with a man. I'll tell you that.
The past tends to repeat itself. So
no, but I mean, if it's something that you say you don't want to do, like, you don't have to do it anymore. You decide.
Yeah, but men don't forgive you for your past.
Of course not.
So,
no, of course not. No, but I mean, like, your past doesn't define you in the point of no. But I mean, like, in the point of you just said, oh, you've all been in a situationship, so like, why wouldn't you be in a situationship with someone that you know is giving you more money?
No, my point is it's cap. Like, it's cap because everyone here has done it. That's why I don't believe it.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be looking for love in that situation.
Yeah. So I'm saying in a situationship, you guys got less out of it, because I'm sure in a situationship, you're usually not being taken on crazy dates. You're not.
But then you learn from it. So you choose whether you accept it.
That's what I mean by your past.
Like the same reason of a man cheating on you. Yeah. So I know a boy and a girl that are in a relationship, but he actively cheats on her, and he tells her live, oh, this is what's happening. She chooses to accept it and move on. At the end of the day, that's her choice. She can't come to me and cry about the situation because she accepts it. She chooses it. She chooses that lifestyle. But if she didn't choose that lifestyle, she wouldn't be with him.
You don't think it's a choice by dating a footballer?
Yeah, it is a choice.
So that was my point. When the question, I'm saying, was she wrong to leave, or should she have stayed? And I'm saying she picked that lifestyle by picking a guy that is going to cheat.
Yeah,
more than likely.
At the end of the day, as you said, maybe all ballers and all rappers and all these people, maybe they might not cheat, but that's a maybe. The majority of them.
No one's gonna find us, right? There's no halfway with this. Run! We finish what we started.
You don't have to share our values to share our table.
We don't really know each other. You don't know my values. Maybe we have more in common than you might think.
Why don't you tell me what they are?
Mom, what are our values again?
Do cheat and do this.
So what about them individuals that don't cheat, that are rappers or things? You still have to get to know people as they are.
Right, but it's like, this is what women do. It's like you're looking for a lottery ticket that doesn't exist because it's not you. Like, the majority of you, it's not going to be you. You're not the magical woman that's going to change this guy that has always cheated.
That is true.
What if Chief Keef doesn't cheat on me? What if I'm the one who he keeps for life?
I'm going to change Drake.
How come, like, what makes, like, I know some of our opinions differ, but like, how come you think like this? Like, what?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why do you think like that?
Why do I think that cheating is natural to men? Because 8,000 years ago, 17 women reproduced for every one man. So I think it's actually really common for them and natural for them to be non-monogamous. I'm not saying that every guy is going to cheat on you. I don't believe that. But what I do believe is that women go after the men that will cheat, and then they cry about it later. And I just don't have a lot of sympathy. Like, if you're going after the top 20% of men, if you're going after basketball players, entertainers, rappers, and you're gonna cry later that you got cheated on. I got no surprise. Yeah, or even the top 5% of men. It's like these men have worked their whole lives to get to a certain point. Yeah. You weren't with them when they were broke, and now you walk in and say, "Oh, be faithful to me." Why would he?
Again, it's the problem of looking at it in a Disneyfied way, as opposed to looking at it in this sort of more harsh Darwinian sort of economic marketplace kind of a way, which is what it really is, where the people who are at the top, who have the more opportunities, are going to act on those opportunities. You know, these high value dudes are going to act on the opportunities that they have, because any guy would. And this is what we're saying. Every guy would want to act out in that way. Not every guy has the opportunity to do so, but those at the top absolutely do, and they're going to utilize that for the most part.
And I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah, any girl would take the opportunity to be with a guy like that.
Exactly. And another thing that happens, because I see this quite a bit myself in my inbox, is the average guy that's coming home every night, when he gets cheated on with a guy that's that other dude, and he's sitting there being loyal and being a good man, etc.
Yeah.
And she's sliding in some footballer's inbox.
Yeah.
And if he bites and she's foolish enough to believe it'll be anything more than just sex, then she'll probably just do the sex, and at the same time she would leave him for that footballer.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It is ugly. And I'm not saying I like it, but it's absolutely true.
It is the huge majority, but it's not the whole of females, the whole of males.
And look, I'm not shitting on women. I'm just saying when that guy gets cheated on by, because women cheat too,
Yeah, of course.
And when they do, they're generally not going downstream to do it. They're going at least across, but mostly they're going up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is the harsh reality. That's why when he says Darwinistic, it's very Darwinistic in that way. Yeah.
But it's an important message because nowadays people idolize celebrities in such a way that I think a lot of women don't think about stuff like this.
Yeah. Really?
Like
it's true.
Just hearing you talk
you
right now.
Do you think they're thinking for love when you're going for a man like that? Like a lot of, like I feel like the woman is not thinking, oh, like this man's gonna love me, like I need to be loved. I think she's thinking I want money.
You'd be surprised.
I'm using rappers, athletes, and ballers as an example, but I see it with girls going after the same guys at school. Or girls going after the same, like it doesn't necessarily mean they have to be famous, but I see girls date the same guys or go after the same guys all the time and then cry and whine when they cheat, when it's like
you're getting the same result every time.
Everybody,
do you know what?
True. And my issue is not.
Okay, I'm back. Because so I don't know, I'm a black man. Is the black presentation decreasing because we seem to be see brothers shooting each other and women getting abortions? Okay, let me say something about that. Like, it's not going to go away soon. You still, if rap music is still alive and well, and they are promoting violence, drugs, and all types of shit, it's not going to go away anytime soon. And women getting abortions is not going to go anytime soon because they're still getting pregnant by men that they know they ain't shit. And there's no vetting. There is no vetting whatsoever. None. As you guys heard that, I can't listen to Pearly Things more than like 2 minutes or something because what she be saying on her live stream doesn't even make sense. Like, didn't she make a claim not too long ago that she had this black coach sexually assaulted her or something? I'm trying to get my story straight. She's saying that women should not call the cops on men that sexually abuse them, physically abuse them, or any time of abuse. Women should not call the cops. But she just made a claim not too long ago that a quote-unquote black man sexually assaulted her and she got him fired or something like that. Like, yeah, where is Pearl's High? Well, let me tell you something, brothers. What do you mean? Okay, black men, let me tell you something. Black men, like any other race of men, put women on a pedestal because that's their women. They look like them. We're the spinach of our image. The problem with all that is choosing the wrong man to get pregnant by. And men have to take accountability on how the community is. That's just the way it is. It has nothing to do with putting women on a pedestal or anything. It has to do with the behavior of the community. Like continuing to promote violence in the community against women, children, and other black men, and women not choosing the right man that's qualified for them. So that doesn't have to black men putting black women on a pedestal has nothing to do with what's going on in the black community. Why is it a crime for a black woman to be put on a pedestal? Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. Other races of men do it. There is nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna continue this this story of what I just heard. Well, Miss Pearly Things and Jessica X and Criminal's Cure. These women are very dangerous, and they need to be taken down because they're going against the best interests of black women, and not only women, they're women too. They're going against their own interests just for the men, supporting the men in their behaviors. And it is not like these women are getting cookies for that. Well, I can say Pearly Things is, but the rest of them, they're not getting brownie points for going against other women. And what they're doing is very dangerous. And we're not shaming the degenerates of this community that targets women. They target other black men. They run rapid in the community, causing crime and hate amongst their own community. We're not doing anything to stop it. And that's why you keep continuing to have these high crime rates, because people are not standing up and going against the negative behaviors that's going on in the community. Every other group every other group of people put their women on a pedestal. Exactly. That has nothing to do why the community is acting negatively. It's always seemed to be a humble black woman. Every other race of women gets a feel themselves without pushback. So what's the problem for black women to expect the same thing? Exactly, because you have to understand, Moonstone, these men that talk like that, you're dealing with low self-esteem men that don't even find themselves worthy or worthy enough to have higher self-esteem. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, that's why when you dealing with a group of men that has low self-esteem, they're not going to see value in their women. So what's going to happen is they're going to see low value in their women, and they're not going to treat their women as they see other races of men, appreciate their women and their value. So it's not happening. I'm getting tired of black men doing this type of crap. Thanks for exploring it better than I did. No, it's okay. It's okay, because we need to get rid of violence in hip hop, because that's the problem. We need to go back to our parents' generation where music was about love and respect for your other partner and being appreciative. This music nowadays is very destructive, and the only way we can get rid of it, stop downloading their albums. Stop downloading their albums. Stop putting these rappers on the pedestal. Stop buying their music. Is the black community going to do that? I'm waiting on that. I really am. White guys put Asian women on a pedestal. A lot of MGTOW guys will say all American women. I'm fussing talking about white women are trash. Well, I don't pay attention to these MGTOW guys because they're full of shit. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, these guys are going to go back to their own women. Because let me tell you something. In Asian countries now, they don't want to get married. These women in these countries, other countries, don't want to get married. Because one, the economy in Japan, China, and other Asian countries are going on a decline. Their birth rates are going down, and they don't have nothing but mostly population is the elders. And two, the money is not generating like that. So they're not getting married or having children. The government is paying them to have the government is paying them to start families, but it's not happening because there's no money, to be honest with you. Tupac exposed the hip hop generation. NBA YoungBoy is still there talking about how he shoots up brothers. That's why you guys need to stop supporting these rappers. Stop. Okay, so I do not trust Deacon Marie. I do not trust JustPerlythings. I do not trust Jessica X, Chris and Cure, because these women are dangerous. They're putting you in a position for you ladies to be harmed and to be abused by men, especially these degenerate men. Because if you look at the laws of the land today, it's changing. In some states, getting an abortion is illegal. You can't get an abortion even if you were raped. You can't get it. I think in some states, you have 6 weeks to get an abortion, but that's too early into the pregnancy. And what's going to happen is a woman's not going to find out till after that 6 weeks, and she's not going to have no choice but to get that abortion. Hi, Alexander. I don't trust them either. I do not trust them either. They're dangerous. And they're the ones, let me tell you something. They're the ones that's voting into law to get, and these women are contributing. It's not just the men. It's the women that are calling for abortions to be banned because the man can't do it by himself. And there's Jim Crow coming back to Mississippi. It might spread all over the South. It's a possibility. And there's other things that are happening, and nothing is being done. A lot of guys, let me see, a lot of the guys who go to Thailand, I'm just talking about white guys. You'll see 70-year-old white men, which one of you? But you got to understand, Celine, you got to understand, they're not getting the best looking women. They're getting lady boys. They're getting lady boys with dicks. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Over in Thailand and in the Philippines, there are a lot of lady boys down there. And some of them are hard to distinguish from a woman and a man because they started early in age. So a lot of these men are not getting top quality women. They're getting the 304s and they're getting the lady boys. So I won't even worry about that. In South Korea, they're talking about an incentive program for men who have more than one child before 30 to be exempt from mandatory military duty. Wow. That's crazy. That is so crazy. You got we got to shut them down, ladies and gentlemen. We got to shut Crimson Cure, Jessica X, JustPerlythings, and Deacon Marie down because they are dangerous. They're putting us in harm's way. And you see these freaking men, and you see what kind of men that are supporting these women. You see these men supporting this, but they really don't care about these women like that. I'm going to be honest with you. You see how they treated JustPerlythings, and Miss Perlythings can say it herself that after she told that story of this this black man sexually assaulting her or whatever he done to her, these men came into her comment section saying it was her fault. Why was she there? She put herself in that position. She's getting all that backlash. But once again, Miss Pearly is on the side of the predators. Let's keep it honest. She, like, I don't believe nothing happened to this woman. I think she made that story up. Um, Now I won't go to Thailand. I'd much rather go to Mexico, Spain, Colombia, rather Dominican Republic. Okay, just I'm gonna let you know there's lady boys everywhere. Just have discernment when you go to these countries because there are lady boys everywhere in these countries. So have a mindful watch of who you're messing with. Okay, add Melanie King to the list. How did I forget Melanie King? How did I forget about her? I don't understand what is going on with my mind. Oh my God, I did forget about her. But my title um will be too long and it won't fit. But thank you for letting me know. Melanie King is one of them. She is one of the sorry bitch. Like I heard that and I was just listening to Mike TV earlier. And somebody said in his video that is it true that that same channel that you put your girls on and they did videos of on that channel because possibly the channel that she has now was used to be a family channel or something like that. Did you turn that channel to what it is now? And that's a good channel and that's a good question. But Marilyn King pretended like she didn't hear her. But as I was listening, I could hear him very clear, and so did the other caller. So Melanie King was trying to dodge his question and act like she couldn't hear him. Let me go back and read Celine last comment. The whole guys seem to be more weird stuff in countries like Philippines and their high rate of DV of Swedish men against Thai wives. I would, I don't know. I don't, I have no comment on that. I don't care, to be honest with you, because men are going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. And to be honest with you, these are down low men. Why? Like, I don't care what down low men do. They're going to be down low. That's why they're going to the Philippines and Thailand, because they are on the down low. Did you guys hear me? Because Thailand and the Philippines are under China and they're down south. So these guys are going on the down low. Okay. So, yeah, there was previous videos of her having a channel with her daughters. Her daughters have a channel, and I guess she turned it into a manosphere channel. So that's why her channel is what it is now. It's her ex filed for a divorce and took the kids. Oh, as he should, because this woman is not stable at all. This woman is not stable. So let me go to Melanie King real quick, because this woman, she is weird. I don't understand this woman. And how her thought process is. Like, if you try to defend yourself, please do it to where you can have evidence to back your statement up, because it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And this woman, she hops around the question. She hops around the question and she doesn't answer it. So that really makes me suspicious of Miss King here. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I can't stand none of these hoes. To be honest with you, I can't stand none of these hoes, because They're sitting up there and they're hoeing for the manosphere. They're hoeing for that dollar. That's what it is. They're just hoeing. And I don't blame these women for getting their coins. But however, these women are hoeing. So let me find a good video. Let me see. I'm trying to find a good video on Melody King. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. And she's still crying over. Oh, she talked about Prince Harry being a beta male simp. I want to hear this, like for real. I really want to hear what she has to say on the simp king. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Hold on.
Lost story, having to resort to gossip to get anywhere in this world. And you could have changed the world, but yet your feelings and your weak, spineless, beta male simp husband let you do it. This is very early. It's 4 in the morning, 4:15 in the morning. So this may be a rambling mess, but I just have to put this out here as a former fan of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I was a fan so much, I actually went to London during the wedding. I was at Windsor. I was in Windsor the day they got married because I was such a fan. I thought it was such a beautiful time. I used to watch Suits a little bit. It wasn't a big show. No one really knew. No one knew who Meghan Markle was. But I knew who she was just from the show. I didn't know much about her. And so I was really excited and I thought it was this great thing. And we had a little bit of diversity in the thing. And it just felt like she was an American woman. And it was just felt like a little Cinderella story. But I remember the wedding. And when I saw the only Black person she was close with was her mother there, she had no Black family there. Understood she had beef with her other side, her white side of her family. But she did she have beef with the Black side? There was no one to invite. She claims all this Blackness now. I know she's biracial. She's using the Black card. Stop. She's using the Black card. Okay? Some of y'all are fooled. No, it's the biracial card. She's Black. She's using the Black card when it's convenient now.
Okay, so I'm going to correct Melanie King on Meghan Markle and her white side of the family. Meghan Markle did not have beef with her white side of the family. Her white side of the family had beef with her. They're the ones that are going around social media airing out their business and being petty because Meghan Markle did not invite them to the wedding. Meghan Markle was not being petty like that. She really doesn't talk about her father's side like that, but these dudes are really, really, really petty. Okay, so I don't understand why she's mixing that up when the family are the ones going to the media and blasting Meghan Markle. So she needs to get her information straight.
now. But where are her black girlfriends? Where are her real black friends? The only black people I saw there were, well, she's clout chasing black celebrities that she doesn't even really know, her mother, her only family member, and then like,
how would she know? How would she know if this woman is clout chasing? You don't know. You don't know if she know these people or not. If she didn't know these people, they would not have been invited to her wedding. So, what the hell is she talking about? She doesn't make sense whatsoever.
charitable black people singing in the choir and playing the violin or whatever. Those are the black people that she had there. Where's her circle of black people? It seems like every man she's dated is white. All her friends are white. She's never talked about black issues. She's never been in the, she grew up in the hood, but she probably thought she was better than the rest of us.
Sorry, guys, I was on mute. Meghan Markle living in the hood. If she lived in the hood, she would not have many white friends live in the hood. Like, not too many white people live in the hood. Like, where is she getting her information from? This bitch sound dumb. She had to live in the suburbs and grew up in the proximity of white people. It doesn't even make any sense whatsoever what she is saying. I can't with this broad. Really, I can't.
Because she passes as white. If you don't, passing where you can pass as white. And before anyone says it, I am not biracial. I am black. All of my family's black. Yes, I have some European in my history, like most black people in America do. But I'm black. Okay, I'm not biracial. I've always claimed black. I grew up in the black community. In fact,
if you are black, why are you trying so hard to destroy and divide the black community? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You're sitting up here trying to hold the women accountable, but you don't hold the men accountable. Girl, I think you thirsty as hell for catering to men that don't give a fuck about you. They really don't, because if they really support you, you should have been the one at millions of subscribers, not just Pearly Things. But I digress. Let's keep it moving.
I grew up in the richest black county in the country, in the U.S. I've never claimed to be anything but black. I love being black. One of the things I've always tried to support our community, build marriages, families, build wealth in the black community. Like, I'm 10 toes. No shame in my game. I'm not trying to pass. It is what it is. I'm not like.
She claims that she is building wealth in the black community. Okay. I'm gonna keep playing the video to see if what kind of contributions that she's contributing to the black community, because I want to know. It's interesting.
Latina, I'm not biracial like people think I am. Okay, that was a really bad accent. Don't get mad at me. So I'm seeing this, and at the time, I tried to justify it, right? And so then when all the thing, most people were celebrating Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They're talking about how everybody's mean to them. It was like British tabloids, but they've done that to everybody. Like, from what I've learned, the British tabloids, that's just the way they are. You ask any celebrity, black or white.
I have yet to see Melanie talk about what she has done to contribute to the Black community. Nothing whatsoever. But she is hopping on this Meghan Markle hate train, and she doesn't even know what she's talking about. She just jumping on this hate that everybody else is jumping on because Meghan Markle is seen as a Black woman in Britain. It doesn't matter if she have a Black father or a Black mother. She is still seen as Black to these people. And these people are just being racist. They're being racist towards this woman because because of her mother. It has nothing to do with her being mean and stuff like that. That's just a stereotype they put on Black women for centuries. And these tabloids put that out there, and they show no proof that this woman is being mean to the royal family. But we have history of the royal family being fucked up. But let Melanie King tell it.
They get dragged on a constant basis. But they always stand 10 toes on their purpose. But see, Prince Harry is a useless simp. He grew up in privilege. His feelings are hurt about every single thing. I mean, there is no spine, no backbone. It's like he grew up in this privilege with no direction. And because he's the spare.
The ancient Egyptians understood.
I would love to her to say that to his face. I would love for her to say that to his face, because why are you calling this man a simp for protecting his wife? That's what he is supposed to do, protect his wife from the negative press. But Melanie King, she don't want to see Black women protected. She don't want to see the offspring of Black women protected. Hell no. This woman wants Black women to be harmed. She wants to shame Black women about their success, their education, and being able to surpass Black men. And to be honest with you, Melanie King, Melanie King is a Black woman, right? Would that make her a successful Black woman? Because she surpassed every Black manosphere channels that is on YouTube. And she has over 300K subscribers. So does that make her a successful Black woman? Did I put her in the box as everyone else? Please give me a break, woman. You are on the wrong side of the fence, but I digress.
Has been crushed because he's not going to be the prince. He could have went out and made a business for himself, a name for himself, if he wanted to leave the royal family. I'm sure if he wanted to leave and do whatever, they would have let him do it like they have with other people. He could have gotten a real job.
Didn't he do just that? Didn't he leave? Didn't Prince Harry and Meghan Markle leave on their own to Canada so that they can get away from their family's negativity? Because from what I know, they are doing their own adventures. And let me tell you something. They're not hurting for shit. Okay? They're not hurting for shit. They're living their best lives. They're continuing to be humanitarians. They went to Africa and they went all over the world. But let this bitch tell it like, oh, he's a lazy royal douchebag that don't want to do nothing. Like, bitch, please.
Was in the military. He could have built a brand. He could have done everything, but he's dumb. I did not realize he was dumb. I really thought he was smart. I mean, he's had the best education in the world. He's a prince of England.
Oh my God, this woman dumb. Prince Harry became a brand ever since he was a child. He has his own wealth. He's not wanting for anything. So why is this woman going off on him? I'll tell you why. And Moonstone hit it on the nail. I think she's just jealous because their marriage worked out and while theirs failed. Exactly. She's jealous. She's jealous that Meghan Markle was able to find a man of wealth, especially royalty, and she's divorced with no kids, and she has nothing else to do in her life but to talk shit about other women. And she makes money off of that. Black women sue all these manosphere channels that is trying to put a smear campaign on our names because this is a lawsuit. This is a lawsuit. Okay? We should sue every manosphere channel that talks about Black women in a negative light because these people should not continue to move on. When Mike TV exposed Melanie King, I was like, yeah, Black male worshiper are red flags. Exactly. So let me continue.
How did you turn into a beta simp with an IQ of a 5-year-old? Like, it is just, they have really failed that man. They have failed that man. And then he's using his mother's death for clout chasing. I'm sorry, I'm calling it out. He has been clout chasing his mother's death forever.
How dare she? How dare she tell this man that he is clout chasing his mother's death when it's traumatic, it's traumatizing to him. He lost her when he was like what? 11 and 12 years old, or maybe younger than that. This is traumatic for him. And because his mother went through the same thing when she was married to his dad. She was being criticized. She was getting hate from the royal family. Like, Meghan Markle is going through a similar thing that Princess Diana went through. And it brings back trauma, and she fails to see that. This dumb broad failed to see the similarities of what happened to Princess Diana compared to Meghan Markle. They're facing the same hate, but Meghan Markle's race is playing a big factor into that. I'll tell you that. But let this bitch tell it.
I remember when he wore the Nazi uniform and was doing all this clubbing and partying. Where was this victimhood then when you were living it up? It's like now that Meghan, you know, like as one of the things, guys, one of the things I just want to say this quick because they'll say mainstream media hates us and they've come against us or whatever. The mainstream media, especially in the US, love them. They were just focused on some tabloids, but the rest of the world really loved them. We all tuned into the wedding, everything, but they were focused on, you know, a lot of people on YouTube.
I'm gonna pause it right there. I can't stand dumb logic. That's dumb. That is so dumb. How can you sit there and say, "Oh, we love them. We saw their wedding. It was beautiful," and then turn around and you call him a simp for protecting his wife? Let's please go sit your retarded ass down on a retarded bus. You don't make no sense whatsoever. That is so dumb. I also see her wearing her hair in a natural state. Who, Megan? If you're talking about Megan, yeah. But Megan hair is more curly and straight than Melanie King's. And Megan King is jealous because Meghan Markle, she has a success that she will never get in the mainstream media. You never seen Melanie King wear real hair for real? She wears a wig? Does she wear a wig? Wow. Interesting. I never knew she wore a wig. That is so interesting. Oh wow. But you know Melanie King, she's a fake bitch. Her lips are fake. Her hairline is fake. Her face is fake. Her whole face is fake. And if she got her ass done, that's fake too. Because she's one fake ass bitch. She's one fake ass bitch. And she's still not married. Melanie King is not married. She did all that. Did not attract one high value man. I bet she attract Dusties. Dusties that don't have shit. But she will never attract a high value man because high value men see right through you. They see right through you. And this bitch can't say shit. But moving on from Mary King, I'm going to move on to Jessica X. Because I can't stand that bitch either. I had a heated argument on somebody else's channel with her. And she's just a dumb broad. She's very dumb. And I want to play these of this clip of her talking about divestors and their goals. So let's see. Can you guys hear it? Because it's kind of low.
Who they really choose. I'm coming to you with a quick stream about a sneak peek into the life of a divestor. So let's get into it. Hello to those of you who are in the building. So here we have a woman who has decided that she wants a better life and she knows that it's a Brad that is going to give it to her.
Question to everybody in the chat. Is Jessica X over 30 years old? She has to be over 30 years old. Because if she is, she hit the wall. She hit the wall hard. You know how those man-fair guys like to talk? She hit the wall hard. And you know she I'll tell you, like, she puts up different photos of herself, and it doesn't, most of those photos don't even look like her. But I digress. Let's keep continuing.
I say, Brad, I've explained to you guys the concept of Wookiee. If you are new here, then you will know that Wookie stands for white pookie. And this is definitely what this lady is finding, but let's get into it. So here you'll see her in the first video. This is not her baby daddy, but this is her Brad.
Cigarette butts literally like on this freaking brick, and he ain't even gonna sweep it up. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're all the way over there. Like, bro, I'm the one paying for this place. I'm the one doing everything. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am paying. I just got my child support check, and I'm the one that's paying this shit. Okay, but yeah, he ain't even gonna be. He even got fucking what's the ash on the.
She Let me tell you something. There are Pookies and Ray Rays in every race of men. Every race of men has their problems. Okay? But do you see her putting up videos of failed relationships with black men and non-black women? Because I see that more than black women failed relationship with non-black men. Not black men and non-black women failed relationships are more common than black women and non-black women relationships. It's failing. But if Jessica X would take her lazy ass to the stats and look at the marriage rate, black women and white men have the more successful rate in marriages out of any other group. But she wants to sit there and show you the negative side of black women. And that's why her channel does not grow. Her channel will not grow because these dusty motherfuckers don't care about her. They don't care about her. They got Pearly. They watching Pearly streams. They don't give a rat's ass about no Jessica X. They don't care about her. And her views are going down dramatically. While Pearly, her views are going down too, but she stays steady. Okay, that's what I can say about JustPerlythings. Her views stay steady, but Jessica X is flopping hard. She is flopping hard. So enough about Jessica X. She's overrated. Let's talk about Danica. Now, before I get into Danica Marie. Danica Marie is claiming that she is now pro-black after all these years of putting down black women and telling them that we're not submissive and we're not going to get a high value man. I wonder what her husband looked like, but I digress.
Hold on. Place.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Let me put this out there. I'm having to eat this on behalf of my damn sisters. I want you guys to be able to enjoy and experience what I'm able to enjoy and experience with a quality black man. I want y'all to have this. I really do. It's beautiful, bitch. It is beautiful. And every day y'all making me have to eat this shit. Like, for real, they doing that too. Okay, so I need to shut the fuck up because they not doing that either. Okay, but okay.
Look, she's the only one that's worrying about black men. We're not worrying about black men like that. Black men can do whatever they want. They're grown men. But why would I want to experience the same useless marriage that you are in? Because if your man was actually pro-black, he would shut this shit down, which he is not, because he hates black women and he hates your ass too. He probably feel that he downgraded from what he actually want, which is a non-black woman. Girl, go sit your ass down somewhere and go eat your cereal, please, because you are not making no sense trying to tell black women that we're missing out on good quality men. Girl, bye. Because the men that are going overseas, they're not quality. Okay? They're a bunch of lames that can't get ass. You have to actually have money, honey, in order to get into these panties. Okay? But let Deacon Marie say we're missing out on high value men when we know most of these black men in the community ain't shit.
Every motherfucking day, it's a new damn struggle that I gotta eat on behalf of my motherfucking sisters, because my sisters don't want to get the struggles together. Lord have mercy. I'm out here trying to correct y'all and help y'all out.
Bitch, we don't need your help. Who asked for your help? You're the last one I want to ask for help. Because the way I see it, black women are doing just fine. We have our education, we have good jobs, we own our own home. We're doing a thing. We don't need your help in getting a man. Like, girl, bye. Miss me with that shit, okay? You are a scammer. You are a scam artist. But let me tell you something, Dick and Marie. For what I know, these black men, they went after you and called you all kinds of names. These guys do not like you like that. If they really liked you like that, Pearly would not be where she at today. And it just goes to prove that these men like non-black women more than they like your black ass, okay? So, if a Latina was to get up on YouTube and start our channel tomorrow and talk and profit off of black women's pain and suffering, she will surpass JustPerlythings. Let me tell you, especially if she's good looking, she will surpass JustPerlythings. I'll bet you, because these guys, they love non-black women more than they do black women. And Danica Marie, these men will never support you, never. And that's why you went from manosphere to pro-black. Girl, it must be one and the same, because being pro-black ain't shit either. You know, the ghetto. Exactly. And most of these guys that are supporting her are from the ghetto. What is she? You should think that high value men are on her stream talking shit about women. High value men don't give a shit about getting a woman's advice, please. I digress. Let's keep it moving.
And these men like, look, please do something, because
hold on, commercial.
I don't want to be settled down. I don't want to be married. I don't want that. In the car crying, I wish I had this. I wish, ass bitches. Don't believe the hype. Yeah, we've divested. We're over here. We're not worried about black men. Please. These bitches love you with all.
Oh my God. If this was a comedy skit on SNL, This will be a good skip because this is a joke. If black women are telling black men, we don't want y'all, that's exactly what we meant. Okay? We are not joking. We are not crying over these men. We're not even looking their way. Okay? Because let me tell you something. I turn down every black man I come across because these guys are losers. You think I want to deal with a man that sag his pants, don't have no self-esteem, and don't take pride in his appearance and shit like that? You really think I want to be with a man like that? Please, I really don't. And Danica Marie is acting like black women still want black men. Yeah, the mammies do. The mammies do, but not black women that has their shit together, that is in their right mindset and doesn't want to put up with any headache. We do not want to die. We do not want to deal with Tyrone. Girl, I don't understand this woman and what she is saying. Like, these bitches are retarded. I don't understand what they're saying. Like, it's like speaking another language. And you don't understand what they're talking about because it's so dumb. Like, I'm not saying, you know, I think speaking another language is beautiful, but this type of language right here, the mammy sphere language, I do not understand. Okay, it's a dumb. It's so dumb. I don't understand.
All of their heart, mind, body, and soul. They love you. That's why they know your every move. That's why they're able to comment on so much that you're doing and not doing. They love you. It's a crime.
Oh my God. You love them. You do. But we don't. Because if we love black men, if black women love black men, why are these men marrying us? Because we already tried that route with black men, to where, you know, we had relationships with them, we have children with them, and we devoted our loyalty to them. And what do we get in return? We get a kick in the face. And we don't, like, these guys are not like, I swear Danica Marie is not a representation of the black community. She's the opposite of that. If black men want betterment in black women, they need to show their loyalty. They need to show that they're able to protect their communities and build in their communities. And they got to be able to marry their women. If they can't do none of that, they ain't shit. Okay. But let me tell you something. These men are not marrying black women. And this is why black women are upset with black men, because they're not loyal. So what do black women do? We're opening up our options. And it seems to be doing great for us. I've been hearing like great stories about black women being in successful relationships with non-black men. Hold on, let me find that video. So I'm done with Danica Marie. She's overrated too. Hearing all that shit. And now she wants to be pro-black, going against the manosphere, going against JustPerlythings. I'm not buying that from her. I think she's struggling for views. That's it. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Hit this is if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please get the likes up. And yeah, please support this channel. Let me see. Uh, let me see. Okay, let me see. Please get the lights up. I am still trying to find a great video. Let me see. I saw Ayanla when the mammies are trying to explain to black men that there's nothing better than a black woman. I'm like, girl, save your breath. Save your breath, because he already told you what it was and you're still going after him. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me see. Let me try something else. Let me show you.
Black women with white men last the longest.
So she's asking why interracial relationships, specifically between black women and white men, last longest. I have my theory here, and it's based in racism and intersectionality. See, it's my theory that women of color have to be the strongest out there because they have to deal with the most, which means that they are strong, they're independent, they are opinionated, and they don't take shit from basically anyone. White men, on the other hand, live in a social dynamic to where they're basically never questioned. They do what they wish, they think what they wish, and people just accept that as reality. So when a white guy gets with a black woman, they both are strong, they're both independent, but it doesn't cause the other one to feel like they're losing their power in the situation. So they both feel strong, they feel like their opinions are represented, and they feel more comfortable in that. And I mean, I could be completely off base. This is just my opinion. This is how I think things play off. I'm not a psychologist.
Okay. That's one. Let's try another video. So successful. Let's see. I'm still trying to find a video. I'm trying to find a good. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, that's Umar Johnson against interracial marriage. Let me see. I'm still going. How you guys doing in the chat? I can't see the chat right now. Because I am looking for like a video. So let's see. Let's try this one. No, not that one. All right. Let me see. Let's try. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's try.
Hello, dear friends.
Hey, guys.
Welcome back to the Majestic Family Channel. My name is Jory. This is my lovely wife.
Benny Man or me.
Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment down below so we can stay in touch.
Don't forget to like, share, and turn on your notification bell
So you know when a new video comes out.
Thank you.
Today,
I
am going to be sharing with you some helpful tips on black hair no-nos.
Yeah, so this is like a follow-up from what we did a couple of weeks prior to this about Jory's knowledge of my natural hair, etc., etc. If you have not seen that video,
check it
hit
out.
your like.
And check us out on Instagram, where, honey?
Oh, and Majestic_Family 8.
Very good. Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 things that you should not do if your woman.
Okay, let me find something else. I hate these commercials. Let me go to shorts. Ship shorts. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Let me show you guys this. This dark-skinned girl documentary, but...
You are married to an African-American woman.
Yes, I'm married to an African-American woman. I remember distinctly a conversation I had with my father when I was in elementary school, where I went up to him one day. Of course, I didn't understand everything that has to deal with racism or race relations at that point in my life, but I did realize that I was attracted to, in more than a social way, women of all ethnicities. And I remember distinctly going to my father and saying, "Dad, would you mind if I did marry a black woman one day?" And his response to me was, "As long as she looks good, I don't care what color she is."
If you ask me if it was like a conscious choice to pick a darker skinned woman versus like a lighter skinned woman, for me, not really. It wasn't an effort to go find the deepest, darkest chocolate sister out there and get the full-on, for real deal, straight from the motherland. And I didn't think that defined blackness to me. You're not more ethnic if you're darker. It's just, that's how to be who Joni was. But when you look at her, there was nothing about that color of her skin that defined her.
Hey guys, that's how black woman and white men relationships work, because they're not focused on their skin color. They're focused on the personalities and what makes them connect. Okay, unlike black men and white women's relationship, and I'm not saying this happens to all black men and white women's relationship, but most of the time, especially with black men, they're more focused on features than actually being in a relationship with a woman, because they are so focused on their inferiority complex that they don't want to give birth to black children. They don't want to give birth to something that looks like them. And that's the sad part, but it is what it is. But that's why relationships between black women and non-black men do not work out, is because of inferiority complex that they have. They want to wash away their genes because they feel like their blackness is inferior. Alexander, if you're still there, please block Black Views. Or Moonstone, if you guys are still there, please block this idiot. I'm not going to get into it with trolls today. I am not the one. If you don't like my live streams, then beat it. I do not care. I really do not care what your opinion is or how you feel about that. Like, that's not my problem. Find somebody that cares. Thank you, Moonstone. Thank you. I appreciate that. Took out the trash. That's what wrenches are for. They're for you to use, because I ain't doing that trolling today. If you can't do a full-on sentences and you have to do all that, then you should not be in my chat. All right. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out with me. You know, I appreciate that. I hope you guys come back and we could talk about more. We could talk about more. Have more conversations about anything you guys want to talk about. You guys know where to hit me up. Hit me up on my community tab. You guys can send messages. We could discuss things as long as it's appropriate and it focus on Black women. I'm all for it. But please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos or when I download. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.